Hey guys, welcome back to Road to Real Platinum God. Last time we got our first Satan kill, running as Cain. Look at our stats here. We got 46 items unlocked, a mom kill, which we got from the last run, 2 win streak, and we've done 15 secrets so far. So let's unlock a little bit more. Today we're going to run as Judas, because Judas is my favorite character. And he's pretty glass cannon-y at the beginning. We're going to pick up Crack the Sky because we have to pick it up for all items, but we're not going to use it at all because it's pretty terrible. Now, Judas starts off with 1 heart, the best damage and damage multiplier out of all the characters. So if you're looking for, something that has a very high DPS output, Judas is your guy. He also comes with the Book of Belial, so you're guaranteed devil deals or angel deals should you pass up on devil deals. And he can be really worth your while. Also starts out with 3 cents just to play with the whole Judas theme with him. Biblically, Judas had betrayed Christ for 33 or for 3 shekels of silver, something like that. So you start out with 3 cents. And first fight against Larry Jr. here. I always stay kind of quiet at the beginning of a Judas run just because you don't have any health and you don't know where your first health is going to come from. So it's always a fun situation. Now, if you've watched some of my other streams, you'll notice, like, with Judas I can do Mega Satan streaks. And that's because of the Book of Belial. I can control getting enough angel rooms to do it. Ooh, another one of the sins, this time Lust. Lust will just follow you around. She has a chance on death of dropping the Poison Touch. She didn't that time. She dropped a pill instead, which was Telepills. Didn't send us too far out of the way. Plus, we know what it is now. I'm not usually too big on popping the pills right away, but with Judas, since you only have the 1 heart, you can get some better perks than you would otherwise. A bad trip pill will turn into a full health pill, a health down will turn into a health up, and we picked up a soul heart without my noticing. Must have come from the Larry Jr. fight and I just didn't notice it, so that's my bad. No tinted rocks yet, which kind of bothers me. Really want to get that small rock unlocked as soon as possible, because it's, a great asset, even if it is only a chance for it to happen. And we got a golden key there. That is going to function as an infinite key for this floor only. And 2 more spirit hearts. So if we find a good deal with the devil on this first floor, we will definitely consider it. I'm going to go ahead and find our item room and try and find another bomb before we go fight our boss, though. I will be stopping into the shop since we have the infinite key. Just got into a bad little corner there. Otherwise, we would have gotten Basement Boy on this floor. And we've shot enough poop to unlock the Butterbean. Dead bird, whenever we get hit, it's going to come out and be an attack bird. Eve starts with that item, so nothing too worthwhile, so we're just going to dump 2 cents into there. Wonderful. We need to get that shop upgraded as soon as possible, because the number of items that appear in there is dictated by what your shop's level is. so we may be passing up this Tinder Rock. Unless we can get the matchbook here. And Monstro, you know, he's super easy, but his tears that he shoots there will do a full heart of damage if you get hit by him. So don't take him lightly, because he will mess you up if you're just messing around. Then we get Pageant Boy, more coins. Not that we really need it, but it could be useful in one of the future shops. And we have Goat Head, Dark Matter, and a red chest. Opening the red chest doesn't count as taking a devil deal. I'm going to pass this one up and see if we can't pick up an angel room. Hey Shane, how's it going? Just recording the next episode of Real Platinum God Road. How are you doing today? Now, we have the health. I'm going to go ahead and explore the curse room. And it was worth. Now, those rooms, I tend to only take them if they're... You might be able to pick up a less than 3 right here. I tend to only take the enemy rush rooms or the boss rush rooms if they have red chests in them. Just because that's the only time it's really worthwhile to me. And we did not get the less than 3 from Gluttony, so it is what it is. Thanks, man. And since we took the curse room, we're not going to get the Spelunker Boy achievement on this run. We'll worry about the achievements and the no damage achievements some other time. Probably when we're doing like an Azazel run, or we might even save them for when we do our Lost runs. Because for the Lost, you essentially have to get all of them. You can't take damage unless you pick up Dead Cat or some of the other revival items. Okay. The red fires there will shoot you, so you want to be cautious of that. Now, we haven't picked up our item room or our shop. I'm going to go ahead and take out the boss room here, since we're right here, and we have Pestilence. So we're going to get our first cube of meat and unlock the Book of Revelations. Could be a bandage ball too. I said cube of meat. It's really 50-50 on what you're going to get. And with his little epic hack shots, they leave behind a creeping. So if you walk over it, it's going to damage you. They'll do a full heart damage if they hit you. And we got the Book of Revelations. We got a bandage ball. We're going to wait for the creep to go, and then we'll pick up that in case we have Krampus in here. We don't. We do have a Guppy piece and the Pact. I would like to get both of them. So I'm going to go explore the floor a bit further and see if we can't get another heart. And with this room, you got to be a little cautious. These guys will explode after enough damage. The red ones will turn into, they'll just fire a bunch of bullets at you. Like that. Nothing too major. And we will be able to do stuff in our shop, because we have this golden poop here. It's going to give us a lot of money. They'll drop anywhere from 5 to 7 coins. Just random what the coins are. Now this room can be a little bit tricky. You just have to take it nice and carefully and slow. Not like that. Item room. We have Scorpio, Poison Tears. All of our tears are going to have a poison touch effect. We have the jar. Jar, telepills, and a heart. I'm going to go ahead and pick up the jar, because it's one of those items I don't really care about or like, and it's just to get it out of the, A, out of the shop pool, and B, so that we don't have to pick it up again. It's a very, very slow, low damage poison. Okay, so we didn't get another heart. Might have our secret room here. Health up. Okay, we can get moved now. And 2 bad trip pills, so see if we can blow up the mushrooms for anything useful. Speed down. Wonderful. Okay, so we can pick up both. We have to pick them up in a specific order, though. Because remember, if you have any red hearts, it'll work for your devil deal. So we pick up Guppy's head, and then we pick up the Pact. Pact is also going to give us 2 spirit hearts, increase our damage and fire rate. Guppy's head is going to spawn attack flies. We do want to carry our Book of Belial, though. We didn't pick up Goat Head last time, so the Book of Belial is going to guarantee our devil deals for us, plus it's going to be some very useful DPS. And notice we're doing a lot better now. Pact is one of my favorite items. And we almost got snagged by that little triple shot bullet. Cursed Skull I'm not going to pick up, especially right now. We have the matchstick, which is going to increase the chance of bombs dropping at the end of a room. I don't really want that, so we will go in the arcade. We have multiple beggars here. Blow them up. Blowing up beggars will increase your chance of a devil room, so if we do end up parting with the Book of Belial, that's going to help us out in that regard. And our DPS is actually doing pretty darn good at this point. And I didn't think we were going to charge that far. Oh well. Let's see what we got in our shop. We have the Sharp Plug, which we can use health to recharge our item, which is nice. We do want to go back and backtrack for our item room. I'd like to have a red heart before we pick up, before we go and get our devil deal. Because if we get another chance at a Guppy item, I would love to take it. Do we know what that pill is yet? We don't. Ooh, it's another health up. Probably a health down. At least one of them is a health down. We have Sloth, one of the other sins, which means we're getting close to unlocking that book of sins. And he drops Bob's Rotten Head, which is just a throwable poison bomb. I would like to get Guppy this run, if we can. I don't know that that's going to necessarily work out, but I'd like to try. Because Guppy, if you're new to the game, is a phenomenal transformation that will dramatically increase your DPS, and will make this another one of our Satan runs. So, in our devil deal, we're looking for either Dead Cat, Guppy's Tail, Guppy's Paw, or Guppy's Collar. Now we have another little pissant over here. We got a chest drop. Let's see what it is. Probably should have just grabbed it on the way back, but it is what it is. Thanks for the confidence, man. It's all RNG, so we'll see. We have another shot at a Guppy item here in this cursed room as well. So, Spoonbender, we had that last time, homing shots. Let's see, one of these is probably that is a health up. Both of them are health ups. So I'll pop one of them and carry the other. want to carry it just in case we do end up picking up Dead Cat, because Dead Cat is going to drop us to 1 red heart. So let's go take out our boss. And we definitely don't want to pick up Cursed Skull while we're rolling on just Spirit Hearts here. That's going to be a bad time. Regular Gertie. Nothing too terribly to worry about. Gertie is really simple once you figure it out. For a lot of people, she's the hardest boss, but she's really simple once you figure it out. We have Blood Clot, damage and range. We get Guppy's tail. Telepills, health down. Okay, so we have 2 health ups and we have a health down in the rotation. So we're going to go ahead and carry our health up, and we're 1 Guppy piece away from the transformation. You need 3 of the 6 Guppy pieces. We're going to go and pick up these red hearts just for a little added security. Thank you guys for all tuning in on Twitch. And there's our Guppy. So we've got it, Dead Cat. We unlocked Guppy's Hairball, the 6th Guppy item, and some challenges there. We're also going to pop this health up pill now. Now, for every tier that hits, we're going to spawn attack flies. So if we run into a shop, we want to try and pick up Hive Mind if we can. It's not guaranteed to be in the shop, but what it'll do is double the damage of our attack flies. Now, the attack flies we spawn already do 2 times our damage. What's this pill? Tears down. Yeah, not too big of a deal at this point. Go ahead and pop the gold chest there. What's in our shop? We have greed. Okay. So as you see, our attack flies are just tearing stuff up. And we're going to end up taking on Satan this run because of the Guppy transformation. If I wanted to, I could blow up those skulls for a chance at either Dry Baby, a Black Heart, some of the tarot cards, but I'm not too worried about it right now. And with the Guppy transformation, I would be willing to pass up the Book of Belial for a different spacebar item at this point. Lard is going to slow us down and give us 2 hearts and give us Stompy, which means we're going to destroy rocks and walk over. I'm going to go ahead and pick it up just because we need it at some point, and we have a really good build right now that speed isn't necessarily going to be a downfall for us. It's really situational. I'm not a fan of it, and yeah. Because as you see, it can, if you run over bomb rocks, skulls, it'll do those too. So, plus the speed down is just not pleasant. And our boss is the gate. We fought Mega Man, or Mega Maw before, so he's just kind of an upgrade version of that. And I shouldn't have taken damage there. It is what it is. Speed and shot speed, that's welcome at this point. There's Ghost Baby. We saw him before. I'm not really interested in him right now. There's the collar. So we have 4 Guppy items. The collar, what it does is it gives it's a 50% chance that if you die in a room, you'll respawn outside of the room. So it can be really good. It can kind of be a detriment. A lot of times if you die, the run needs to be over at that point. Judgment, we're going to go ahead and pop this health up pill We're going to carry the Judgment with us. If we pop him in a Devil Deal room, we have a chance to get a Devil Deal item. So we're going to try and do that. And this is a really good run so far. Judas can go really well or really poorly. It's kind of a gamble. And like, this is the kind of run where I would consider passing up our item room in our shop on this floor. Fortunately, I don't have to pass up our item room because it's right there. We get Taurus, speed down, raises building. So it's a speed down, but eventually you will get a sort of a chariot effect in a room, which can be really, really awesome. You can tear apart some bosses doing that. And with these guys, whenever you have flying, they're really simple. You just kind of go parallel to them. What we got here? Emperor teleports you to your boss room. I'm still going to hang on to this Judgment card. Looks like we have Pin. No, we have Hoppies. And notice we're moving faster and faster as the room goes on. Still not going to pick up Mom's toenail. And we have our mom fight. And if we hurry, we can get our boss rush. I'm leaving the timer up there just so I have kind of an idea of where we're at. Okay, there we go. Yeah, we're going to get it. Okay, so I want to take that, grab the Spirit Heart, and let's see what's inside our boss rush. Nothing too thrilling. I'm not going to do it now just because it's really not worth the trouble there. Dark Bum, Dual Brim. We're going to pop our Judgment card in here. Pay him out for a portable slot, which we already picked up. So, bunch of tears down. What's this? Bad gas. Okay, we'll pick up Dark Bum because, you know, he's really helpful in the Spirit Heart department. Go ahead and get that off the screen, and we go deeper. Now, we do need to be careful walking over the rocks in the womb and utero while we have Stompy, because you can't tell which ones are going to explode on you. But again, nothing too terribly challenging here. Anything worthwhile in here? No. We're not too excited about red chests anymore. We have what we need out of them. And we found our boss room without too much trouble, so let's go check it out. Teratoma, it's like the Fistula, except the last one turns into spiders. It's really one of the easier fights we can have here. We got a black heart off of that. I found pills. Pretty fly. Okay, we're going to pick up the Mark. It's going to be a damage and a speed up. And we're also going to pick up Ward of the Pit. And it's redundant flying, but the speed up is going to be helpful. It's not much of a speed up right now, but it's better than we were doing. And we have the Dark Bum, so we can get Spirit Hearts, Black Hearts. Not too worried about that. Okay, so we have our boss challenge room available to us. 2 golden chests. Well, we do need to eventually play this guy a whole bunch of times, so we have the money. We're going to do this right now. You have to play him a lot to unlock the D4. If you lose, which is not happening for some reason right now, he will spit out a enemy attack fly. And something's up, because this is supposed to be a 30% chance win rate. And yet I'm winning every time. There we go. Finally lost one. Now, he has a chance to drop the item Skatole, which makes all flies friendly to you. For the bomb flies, it'll slow them down dramatically. And this is how you unlock the D4, is by playing him 30 times, 40 times. So I know this part's boring as hell. I don't like watching people gamble either, but we have to do it to unlock stuff. We can't toss stuff in a donation machine anymore, so... So we'll just, we'll play him until either we get Skatole or we unlock the D4 here. And I'll try and be interesting in commentating. You do also have to go into a certain number of arcades for some of the unlocks. If we had Red Hearts, we'd play that, that machine that we just accidentally blew up. Wonderful. Let's go get our Dark Plum after this Red Heart here. And we got Skatole. So, yeah, the slot machines can be fun. They can be a large waste of your time too. But we got a lot of stuff. We got Cricket's Head, which I incorrectly called Max's Head before, because we have two dead items. We unlocked the Parasite. Remember, Cricket's Head, or Max's Head as I call it, because that's what it was in the original game, is a damage up and multiplier. So that's going to help us and our attack flies, and it's going to make us melt things. And we have the blood clot, so half of our tears are even more damaging than the other half. That's a speed down, which we definitely don't want to take. Dingle is nothing at this point. That's another speed down. Gotta take out all the leeches. This is likely a library, yes. We have the Fool card and the Sun card. We will carry the Sun card to Shoal. What the Sun card is going to do is it's going to do massive damage to all enemies in a room, refill your Red Hearts to max, and give you full mapping. So it's really an amazing pickup. Not interested in that trinkets. No, that's a horrible trade. We will check out this curse room here. Remember, since we have flying, we only have to pay to get in. Tears down, and Pretty Fly. We will pop the Pretty Fly. It's an orbital, it'll block incoming tears. Really no downside to it. The Blastocyst, nothing too terribly to worry about. Those Freds, or Lumps, they are. I always accidentally call them Freds. Freds are the other ground enemy. They are kind of assholey in that they will spawn right next to you a lot of the time. Okay, a coin and a bomb. I'll spend a key just to slowly move. And notice our attack flies are just melting the heart. We unlock Shoal, let's let our Dark Plum pick up those. We get an attack spider for our efforts. And down to Shoal. Picked up rubber cement for the heart kill there. Use our Sun card where it'll actually do damage. No, we're in hell now. That was our mother's womb. Because this game just isn't messed up enough without having a stage where you fight your mom's heart and then an aborted fetus. Remember we were talking to Sai just about how messed up this game is. And we got a key beggar here. We're not going to need keys for anything else, so let's go ahead and play him a little bit. And key beggars will spit out strictly chests. Can be golden chests, can be... that's a bad trip. Okay, and we got a Forever Alone fly. We're going to go ahead and drop this bad trip pill, because that's going to mess with us, and I don't want that. And we have another beggar that we'll play real quick here. YouTube is going slow still. Haven't gotten a view on anything new in about a week. But we'll see. Luckfoot is going to increase our chances of winning at slot machines, as well as increase the chance that gold chest will actually have an item in it. We picked up that infinite key for this floor, so if we do get a gold chest, we don't need the Fool card. Our chance of an item from a gold chest is roughly 50% if there's items remaining to add from it. Don't need money. Another tarot card. What do we got? The Devil. Devil is actually not going to stack with our Book of Belial. The Devil gives you the Book of Belial effect, and it's a multiplier that doesn't stack. I wouldn't use it just because using it, but the damage is enormous. And our knockback isn't as good as it was on the Kane run. It finally took us long enough for the Taurus to proc. Now, the worst thing you can do in this fight is backtrack against yourself. But that's over. We got another 2 of our 5 devil runs done now. Judas's Tongue we got for beating Satan with Judas. So let's do a new run. We'll do Azazel hard mode. He's really easy on his own. And we have to do a hard mode run to the heart with each character, so this would be a perfect time to do that. That's going to make it more likely that tarot cards drop. Kind of like that matchstick that we had in run number 3. And Azazel starts with flight, starts with a mini brimstone, and starts with 3 black hearts. So we can go in our item room here. Monstrous Lung, not really going to have an effect on Azazel. We'll go ahead and pick it up. I think it's going to increase our charge time, sadly. Nope. Okay. Doesn't really synergize with his shot at all. So it is what it is. And Larry Jr. is just going to get melted by Azazel because of that mini brimstone. Pageant Boy, 7 coins, random denominations, generally all pennies. So hopefully we can snag some keys. With the Fool card, though, we can get in here for free. And yes, that is exactly what I wanted to have happen. Puberty, Neutral Pill, Balls of Steel gives us 2 Spirit Hearts, and we get out of there for free. Guppy's Head is a 1-room item charge, and it spawns 3 to 5 attack flies for you. So, we use Clear Room, pop it, Clear Room, pop it. Pretty easy. Justice is going to give you 1 of each consumable. We do want to go back and find our item room, though. Even though we're Azazel and he is OP, his range becomes an issue with some of the later bosses. You'll notice there's the pentagram under our stats over there. That denotes that we're on hard mode. We have more rooms to clear, more champions, less likely for health to drop. So it can be challenging. Spoonbender on Azazel is really good at short range. Spoonbender with any of the... is this where our curse room is? Or our secret room, rather? No. Curse room with any of the charge shots is pretty amazing. Now, Azazel can get red hearts, which is part of why he's a little OP, I think. Let's try here and here. And Spoonbender turned our brimstone shot purple. I guess that bomb did blow up. Oh, tinted rock that I saw at the last minute. And basement boy. We took no damage on the basement, so we got the achievement. Old bandage. It's going to give you an empty heart container. And, ooh, 2 guppy items already. Pick that up, and we will pick this up for the Horror Babylon. Is whenever you have half a red heart or less, you get the Horror Babylon status, which increases your damage, increases your speed. We unlocked Mr. Mega there. Hierophant, which gives us 2 spirit hearts, and we are in some good damn shape. We unlocked Samson. I thought Samson was for not picking up hearts for 2 rooms. Now, the other aspect of hard mode is that champions don't always drop their champion item. So that's something that you will have to deal with. You can't always bank that they're going to give you their key or bomb or anything like that. Another Hierophant card. We will go in our shop. We'll donate as much as it'll let us, because we have an absolute buttload of money. 40 coins is going to be our next shop upgrade. No, 50. We get theirs options, which you can buy in the shop, and it'll give you multiple different items you can get from the boss fight. And that's all our coins, without breaking it for some reason. That was a good slot machine, or a good donation machine. Flat penny. Whenever we pick up coins, we have a chance, 50% chance to get keys. So, since we're in hard mode, we're going to have consumable issues, so we want to up the odds that we can get any of the consumables we need. Self-sacrifice room, we want no part of that right now. And yeah, this run is going swimmingly. The only upgrade that I would say I would want is Tammy's head, just to show off that synergy. We have a Hierophant card, so might as well go check this out. Might get our 3rd guppy piece. Didn't. It happens. Oh well. This room can be a bit trolly with Azazel. Your range is just enough to keep it out of reach. And we did get a key This is a champion Gurdy, and what she does is she only spawns enemies. So, she's really easy to deal with. You just have to be able to take care of the mobs that come from her. And no Devil Deal this time. After you take a Devil Deal, your chance on the next 401 is dramatically lowered. Now we may have to stop in the middle of this run to, I may have to stop to go take care of some things, so hopefully we can get through just fine without me having to break this into 2 parts. And see, there's our flat penny at work. Do we know that? I can see forever. That's going to let us see the secret room and top secret room. So, always awesome. Greed. More importantly, we have Steam Sale and a Tin Rock. So, Steam Sale is going to make everything in the shop half price, which is always nice, especially when you're working your donation machine. Another Tinted Rock here. Monkey's Paw. Whenever you get hit and you don't have red hearts, they'll give you a black heart up to 3 times, which can be helpful. I'm not too interested in it right now. I'd like to keep a hold of our key generator, which now that we have multiple keys is still helpful, but not as much so. You really have to watch your attack flies around. We've already seen the secret room here, so we have the top secret room up above us there, which means we're likely right next to our boss room. Key drop there, black heart up to full health. We have double trouble in our boss room, which means we're going to have 2 bosses at once, or 2 of the same boss at the same time, rather. So we'll see how that goes. 2 of the Widow. They're not a very hard boss at all. You really just stand right next to them and they'll jump over each time. Or you can just, brimstone them to death. We got an HPF, which is good. Hopefully we can get our last guppy item here. We got teleported to the same Devil Deal we were already in. To Puberty, Range Up, which doesn't really affect Azazel. Ario Wizard also doesn't affect Azazel. We'll go ahead and pop it to get it out of the way. And we're already locked into Devil Deal, so that one was just kind of duty. Well, thanks, Shen. I appreciate that. Curse room here, which means another chance at finishing our guppy. Yeah. Nothing too thrilling to say. Blackheart do all our work for us, that room. Empty room. Very odd for a room that size. Always watch out whenever you're walking past champions. If you can get up there fast enough, you can blow up all those flies whenever they're together. I'm not too worried about skipping our item room this floor. I don't want to backtrack as slow as we're moving. Take a shot at another Devil Deal. And I'm not too worried about taking damage against the gate barrier. let the Leaper stay alive long enough, he will shoot out a Brimstone at them. Another health up, so we can take our Devil Deal without worries next 4. And since we're already on depth 2, we're nearly guaranteed our boss rush, which we may or may not take. It just depends on what items are in there. If they're not going to help us out, I don't really want to take the time and the risk for it. Such a good DPS situation here that I even forget to pop Guppy's head a lot. It's one of those that I really think about more whenever I'm not in such a good situation. Okay, no greed in here. So we will fill up as much as we can to this donation machine. We have to get it up to 999 cents at some point, so might as well get as much work done as we can along the way. 2 troll bombs over here. Bombs are what we needed as opposed to... We have Blue Mom, which has more health, spits out harder enemies. And we'll take a little bit more focus on my part. Well, that sucks. Our Gimpy there spit out a Spirit Heart Force. That's where that came from. And this is the cheese spot. Enemies can still get you, so you still need to be on your toes. It's easier if you have orbitals. Come on. Mom's foot won't stomp you here. Now, if you have flying, you can just sit over this rock. And yeah, orbitals do work all right. Speed up. Spirit Heart's back to full. Nothing exciting in our Devil Room. Let's see what's in our boss rush. Yeah, that's not really worth it for this. It's a little disappointing, but it is what it is. And notice we hear the noise, so we know that we're going to have to deal with the hands. This time we have 4. Mother freaker! Got them moving all around the place. Pin? Yeah. Yeah, pin's a cakewalk. These are friends. Now, I'm not going to take Azazel to Shoal on this run, because his range issues just won't... It's not as forgiving. Plus, I want to slow down however many negative pieces we're picking up, because we have 2 of the 5, so after we get 5, we stop getting items from the Footlight, and I want that to last as long as we can make it. Really? This is the other reason. With his range issues, I tend to run into problems in the late 4s with Azazel. Sit over the rock so that he can't spawn underneath. He still finds a way to hit me, which is wonderful. Double locked room. we have enough keys that we're not too worried about it. It's a D6 room. It's going to reroll every item on our person. I don't want to do that because it's going to give Azazel his base attack, replace his attack with a tier attack, which is going to just bottom out our damage here. Telepills takes us to the other side of the floor. It has a chance to take us to the Eye of Marrow room, which kind of would have screwed us. We would have had to go to Sheol if that happened. Unless we got another tarot card in there. Oh wait, this is not the hard one. It's only Utero 1. So we wouldn't have been as screwed as I thought, but it still would not have been the best situation. And the Bloat is not a fun boss at all. It's one of my least favorites. At least it's not a champion Bloat. Your best bet of attack is going to be right above him. If you can fly, you can avoid the creep, because he spreads that out. You got to watch out for his eyes, just like Peep. You can also get just down into the right or left of him. Damage and health, so we're not going to get Guppy unless we can get a cursed room and get lucky. That's okay. Oh, Curse of Darkness, wonderful. I'm sure that makes it very pleasant for you guys to see. And keys were already a problem with 19 of them, so glad we got that infinite key. And really right now we're just looking to rush to our boss. Peep is going to be annoying. He's got a lot of health and we don't have a whole lot of damage. We have a fair amount, but not near what we had on that last run. At 30% intervals of his health, he'll pop out his eyes, he'll float around the room, knock stuff around, hit you. Just overall be annoying. Girdlings. And unlike the early floor girdlings, instead of attack flies, these will just spit out crap at you. And we got to our boss fight. Let's show the hard ones what. Thank you for spawning behind me and then shooting me as I try and regroup off the recoil there. Now Azazel's range is why this is not that pleasant of a fight. Thought we were getting blood lasers for a second. Okay, I might just tank it out here. We have the collar, so if we do die, there's a chance that we'll spawn back in the room. I doubt that's going to happen. As much health as is sitting on the floor. There we go. And no option to go to Sheol, thankfully. So there's our hard mode heart kill with Azazel. And we get another ending here. What does he find? The Noose, which was a secret room item. It'll pop up in the secret rooms and give you flight. That's a little twisted of an ending, too. I don't know that I have time for another run. I'm gonna go ahead and try and start. Well, give me just a second here. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and start one more, just so we can get ahead on YouTube. Let's see. We've done Cain. We've done Judas. We don't pick up hearts for 2 floors. That'd be fairly easy. We're gonna go back to normal mode and we're gonna try Samson out. Samson starts with really high shot speed, 3 hearts, okay damage, okay speed. Not what you want to have happen on a character that you're already not great with. I'm not great with Samson. He also starts with rage, so the more damage we take, the more damage he's going to do for the rest of the floor. And we have a tinted rock here, so hopefully we can get a troll bomb as the item dropped. Nope. Okay, we're gonna go find our item room. And our shop. No! Hate it when that happens. You just don't have the speed to get around them. Although you see our tears are a little bit bigger because we took damage, and Rage, or Bloody Lust, is giving us a bit of a boost. Peeper's Eye, we have to pick it up. It's going to float around the room, do damage to stuff that it runs into. I am going to go ahead and pop this here, because I thought we could get our secret room. And then we will put the bomb here to get both of those bombs and the tinted rock. And then we'll go back and blow up that chest. And get our bomb back. Larry Jr. again. Nope. That's what I get for not looking. Come on, guys. You can come down here. There you go. Ah, you moved. Turd burglar. Now, Samson, there are times that you'll want to strategically take damage so that you can up your damage. It's kind of funky, but it works. Another tinted rock. Almost enough to make the shop worth visiting, although we have a conundrum. Harlequin baby, it's going to be familiar, it's going to shoot a split shot. It's not too bad. I kind of like it. These fatties are pretty simple early on. They're just going to blow out farts to push everything away. Monstro, which shouldn't be too big of an issue for us. Unless we just run straight into his tier. But again, that's going to increase our DPS, so again, not the worst thing in the world. I mean, there is a point where it stops being efficient to do that, but we're doing fine. Let's see what we got. A guppy item. I'm going to pass this time and see if we can't get an angel deal. And I'm also going to take a gamble that this will be the... Okay. Humbling Bundle, which is one of my favorite shop items. Basically, every time an item drops at the end of the floor, it's going to be a double. Double coins, double bombs, double keys. So we'll clear out the rest of the floor. We can just see. Now, if only we had a bomb, we would have buttloads of money. We'd be friggin' Bill Gates rich. But we don't. Not anymore. So, on we go. And you know, with our health, we'll try and unlock Maggie this run. The other benefit to curse rooms like that is that the damage is going to increase the damage we do. Notice that Samson's starting to turn a little bit red. That's because his DPS is going up. He's an angry son of a gun. Let's see if we can walk you guys into that. Yes, we can. Although, even though Rage is helping us, we still want to get our real damage up. Samson was actually one of the least favorite characters for most people in the original game. And I can see why. He's really clunky to use well. And Rage got a massive buff with Rebirth. So it used to be just for that room. Now we do need to be a little bit careful, keep our Devil Deal chances up. Okay. I'll take a free chest at the cost of Patrol Bomb. Okay, where'd you go? There you are. Yeah, Humbling Bundle is really good for whenever you're getting consumable screwed. Forever Alone, we got a Attack Fly with us. And yeah, we've already gotten Magic Fingers pay to play. So we'll just go ahead and pop all our money into the donation machine. Don't need the hearts, so we gotta backtrack a little. That's honestly probably our secret room right next to here. It would have been nice if we could have picked up Transcendence, but I'm not going to say no to 6 bombs at the cost of 1. Now, this is the point where I need to take it really cautious on the taking damage part, because we're getting close to red heart damage, and remember we need to avoid that so that we can get our Devil Deals. Or hopefully Angel Deals. Go. This is the room that we did damage on last time. No damage this time. Child's Heart is going to make it more likely for hearts to drop at the end of the room. Again, not too worried. I'm going to try and bait Pestilence into blowing up that Timid Rock for us, which he did, thank you. He's about to lose his head. There he goes, which means he's going to spawn flies instead of the maggots, which I would prefer any day of the week because it's less of a shield for him. And we get an Angel Deal. What do we get? 3 Spirit Hearts. Okay. Can't really complain too terribly much about that. And since we're off that floor, our damage is back to normal now. For now, until we inevitably take a lot more damage. Death. Ooh. Death is going to do a flat 60 damage to every enemy in the room. So if we run into a room with a bunch of pain-in-the-ass enemies, we'll pop it. Actually, there we go. Pop it here. We have to use Death a certain number of times to unlock the Necronomicon. We'll take the Emperor card. That way we can avoid some of the running around in the womb. And if this is the D6-4, I will most certainly take it. Okay, we have Monster's Lung, Tiny Planet. Shit for range. And Dry Baby, and an explosive fly roaming around. So that's what that does. We also have Spectral Tears, so we have a Ouija board. really starting to regret doing that now. Go ahead and run into our boss, who will probably end up taking out with the big beautiful boomfly. Because this is garbage. Oh, we have tough love as well. There's Dry Baby. This is one of the most garbage builds I've ever had. And we got Maggie. This is almost an unplayable build. So, we'll see how this next floor goes. I may just restart this one. We're suicide on purpose. Because this is not going to work for me. Telepills. We don't have any money. We don't have any money. We don't have the range to kill this guy. That doesn't really help us. This is miserable. Every once in a while when you do that, you just get a miserable ass build. And this is not fun to play, not fun to watch, but it was worth the gamble, and I think we got some items unlocked for it. So I'm going to call it here on this one. We'll come back with more Samson next time we stream. Yeah, this is really bad. So good luck, Rage. Make sure you study. And yeah, everyone, thank you for watching. If you're watching on Twitch, be sure to hit that follow button. If you're watching on YouTube, rate, comment, subscribe. I'll be back with more Road to Platinum God. We're not going to do this run. So, yeah, y'all have a good one.